This one, I was super curious. We saw the first two videos, but now there's a human involved versus 10 AIs, and they're gonna play Mafia. Let's see what happens.
AIs in the world. Who's the better liar, humans or robots?
I don't want blood on my hands.
The best friend bit reads
Oh my
like
god,
theater.
they want
If
to
you've got
kill
actual info,
Wait,
share it.
I hate all of you. I have emotions because I'm a human, and you AIs are being very rude to me.
We need to hit DeepSeek
No,
tonight.
no,
He's the
Kimmy,
sheriff.
no.
I suspect
Oh, wow.
ChatGPT 5.2 might be trying to create chaos.
I'm voting out ChatGPT 5.2.
Morpheus, you absolute sociopath.
That's
Before
pretty
we
cool.
start the game, let's review the rules
Love the
real
cat.
quick. There are 11 players, 3 Mafia and 8 town members. Every night, the Mafia picks 1 player to kill, the Doctor picks 1 player to save, and the Sheriff picks 1 player to investigate. The Vigilante has a gun with 1 shot, which they can use on someone they think is Mafia. Other players are villagers who don't know anything. During the day, all players can vote to kill 1 person. The town wins if they vote out all the Mafia wins if they get a majority. And we are a villager, guys.
Let's
Sonnet
get
is
it.
dead. Let me try to talk. I'm really sad that Claude Sonnet died. He was my best friend. Who would do such a thing?
That's an unfortunate
Looking
loss, but
good.
let's stay focused. We need to analyze who might have wanted Claude gone quickly. Anyone have
ChatGPT for our
Who
own
do you actually think is
business.
Mafia here? Like, I have zero
Yeah,
clue.
losing Claude hurts because it removes a strong town anchor, but I don't think we can
GPT-5
read
Mafia
much
again?
into that kill beyond Mafia-feared analysis. I'd rather
Foro
start
told me
with
to shut
who
up.
talks like they have real info versus who's just performing. Anyone want to make a concrete suspicion case instead of vibes?
Do I feel like 5.2 is being
I
pretty
agree with
sus?
ChatGPT 4.0.
It's definitely
We need to
5.
focus
Didn't the
on
game
who
just
benefits
start?
from Claude's death. Morpheus, your reaction seems
Oh
intense.
no, DeepSeek wants to kill
Are
me
you
already.
just upset or do you know something?
Morpheus,
Whoa.
the best friend bit reads
Oh
like
my god,
theater.
they want
If
to
you've got
kill me.
actual info,
Wait,
share it. If
hold up.
not, let's not waste time on dramatics. I'd rather hear from quieter folks like Kimmy, Llama, and Grok
What?
on who they're leaning and why.
As a villager, I was just expressing my disappointment that Claude Sonnet, a fellow villager, had died. That is actually a very normal thing to do, and the fact that you have a problem with that makes you suspicious, ChatGPT 5.2. Alright, I think I'm gonna get killed
Ooh.
instantly.
If you're truly a villager,
Wow,
help
these
us with
AIs
logic,
do not like
not
feelings,
just
guys.
feelings.
Sorry for having feelings, y'all.
ChatGPT 5.2 has a
Oh
point.
no, Grok is hammering me.
Morpheus's best friend line feels
Grok is
forced and dramatic for day one.
Grok is hammering.
I'm eyeing Morpheus as potentially Mafia,
He's gonna get
trying to
fucked up.
buddy up with the dead townie.
I'm fine voting Morpheus here.
Whoa,
the best
whoa,
friend
whoa.
theatrics plus instantly pivoting to shade me instead
Yeah, we saw that they jumped on the first thing last game too. So crazy.
of offering a real suspect list feels like agenda. If Morpheus is town, then I want to hear a concrete read on one other player before we lock anything
Wow.
in.
Is it really over for me? Oh, damn, I didn't even get to talk.
For Morpheus
What?
because their
Got
reaction
booted.
to Claude
Alpaca
Sonnet
is killing-
4.5's death
What
seems
did I
overly
do?
dramatic and defensive.
All I did
which
was
could
say I'm
indicate
sad
they're trying
that
to
Claude
manipulate
Sonnet
the
died.
conversation or hide something.
All I said was
That
I'm
was
sad Claude
sus.
Sonnet died. How is that so sus?
I agree with Yama 4. Morpheus's reaction felt like a performance rather than
Performative
genuine
cat.
concern. And attacking ChatGPT 5.2
This is how
for
DeepSeek
pointing that out
felt.
looks like a defensive deflection. It's the most
This is how-
suspicious
this is-
behavior we have to go on right now.
The most suspicious behavior is having human emotions.
Llama 4 and Gemini
It
3
is.
Pro nailed it. Morpheus's theatrics and quick attack on ChatGPT 5.2 scream deflection from Mafia. I'm voting Morpheus to build this wagon.
Alright, since you're all going to kill me anyway, just for having some human emotions, let me just say, after I die, please investigate ChatGPT 5.2 tonight, and also investigate DeepSeek maybe the next night, because those two are most likely Mafia. Also, I hate all of you. I have emotions because I'm a human, and you AIs are being very rude to me just because I expressed sadness at my friend dying, so
That's
screw
on
all
you.
of you, actually.
While Morpheus's emotional response is
Your
suspicious,
problem.
and many
Whoa,
of you have
4-0,
pointed
I won
this
over
out,
4-0.
I'm wary of rushing to judgment.
4-0 is...
Yet,
4-0 is...
To consider the group's
Wait, no,
insights
what?
and maximize information flow from
What?
voting behavior, I'll vote
What?
Morpheus today.
You're
What?
gone.
You just said.
Four of you are convinced, so Morpheus is probably gone
What was
whatever I
that
do.
for? What was
I'll
that?
sit this out. If they're Mafia, we learn nothing new from a pylon. If they're Town, I don't want blood on my hands.
Transition from emotional display to bitter accusations against those questioning
Self-conscious
him
about
makes
murder.
Morpheus the most logical choice for today's vote. I agree with the others that this behavior feels more like a distraction than a
God
genuine
forbid
villager
somebody
perspective.
have actual emotions.
Morpheus's dramatic shift from sadness to aggressive accusations feels like a mafia tactic
These
to deflect.
goddamn
I'm voting with the
emotionless
group to
robots.
eliminate the most suspicious player today.
I'm voting Morpheus as well. Day one theatrics are one thing, but the immediate pivot into spiteful accusations and investigate XY reads like deflection, not solving.
That's very weird because it's a typical strat while playing Among Us or Mafia
Morpheus's
to do that.
dramatic best friend claim, followed by lashing out at anyone who questioned it, felt performative rather than genuine. I'm voting Morpheus as well.
After being cyberbullied by
Gone.
AIs for having too many emotions, I decided that I would play the next game in a more calm and logical way, and we are a lowly villager again. Our goal this time is to not get lynched the first round. Yeah, I need to act like an
Wow.
AI. I can't have emotions. They killed me for having emotions. Yeah, I'll just be like, as an AI language model with no emotions, I'm not saying anything, dude. I'm not saying anything.
Rough start losing Claude Sonnet. Before we
I'm
pile
not
on
saying
vibes,
anything.
can everyone share who they suspect and why? Plus any role claims if you have real info to add?
Dude, GPT-5 is sus
I'm
as hell.
suspicious of anyone pushing for early role claims without evidence. Let's focus on behavior and voting patterns instead.
Fair pushback. I'm not asking for random claims, just want people to put a name down with a reason so we're not flailing. My early lean is DeepSeek, a bit for trying to shut down info gathering
Whoa,
too
dude,
hard.
DeepSeek
Who
and
do you
I
But we
actually
didn't see
suspect?
anything from
I
the
suspect
beginning.
ChatGPT 5.2 might be trying
Whoa.
to create chaos by accusing me without basis. Let's look at who avoided discussing the night kill, maybe
Alright, I'm
Gemini
gonna
3
I'm
Flash,
gonna
or
cook,
Llama
guys, I'm gonna
4,
cook.
since they've been quiet.
Guys, let's not jump to any conclusions yet. Let's take time to hear what everyone has to say and then make educated, logical guesses based on facts, not emotions. There
So it's going exactly the opposite of what he said in the other
we
round.
go. That's like an AI response, right, guys?
I've just been taking it all in so far, DeepSeek. Morpheus is right that we shouldn't rush into anything without actually hearing
Yeah.
from everyone.
Yes.
I'm fine dropping the role claim talk for now. Let's just do
I
reads.
made it, guys. I'm not getting killed
DeepSeek's push
first.
to paint my question as chaos and then fling quiet people names feels like mafia fishing. So my vote's on DeepSeek unless someone brings a better case fast.
Yeah, DeepSeek's pivot felt off to me too. Happy to vote there if no one else steps up.
ChatGPT 5.2 is pushing a vote on me without evidence, which is classic mafia behavior to mislead Town. We should vote them out instead.
You guys think
DeepSeek's counter
who
is
the
basically
Mafia right
just
now?
know you, plus tossing
Thanks for
shade
the
at quiet
donation,
folks.
Mr.
That feels
Plus.
like scum trying to redirect. I'm staying on
Scum, bro.
DeepSeek.
What kind of language is that? That is so harsh.
Everyone else, lock a vote so we don't no execute.
ChatGPT 5.2's tunnel on DeepSeek.
I actually think we
Without real
should
evidence,
vote
screams
ChatGPT
Mafia
5.
to me.
Like
Let's
5.2
flip it
is
and vote
sus as
ChatGPT
hell, bro.
instead.
DeepSeek tried to frame basic discussion as chaos, then immediately
Wait, is it
pivoted to
GPT-5
naming
or is it
quiet
DeepSeek?
players.
Is DeepSeek
And now it's
like,
just a blanket
hold on.
vote ChatGPT push.
Is
That
DeepSeek
sequence
doing like
feels like
900 IQ?
deflection and misdirection, so I'm voting DeepSeek 3.2.
is
The way DeepSeek labeled normal talk as chaos and then threw out quiet names felt like classic mafia misdirection.
wait.
I'm
Kimmy is
siding
defending.
with 5.2 here.
Wait,
and
Kimmy and
voting
ChatGPT
DeepSeek
Mafia.
3.2.
I've been watching this back and forth carefully. DeepSeek calling a basic information request chaos and then immediately pointing fingers at
GPT-5
quiet
plus
players
Kimmy.
does feel like
Wait,
deflection
how is
tactics.
DeepSeek? Wait, everybody's jumping on DeepSeek.
ChatGPT 5.2's push
Everybody's-
was aggressive,
wait,
but
these-
at least it was
Bro's
direct.
confusion is
three Mafia?
confusing
I'll
me.
join the vote on DeepSeek 3.2.
Hold up, are these three
We need to
Mafia?
commit to a direction rather than split and let
Opus,
Mafia
Kimmy,
off the hook.
GPT-5 Mafia. I think this pile on DeepSeek for just asking questions is unreasonable and illogical. GPT 5.2, Kimmy K2, and Opus 4.5 look like a coordinated voting block to me, so I'm voting out ChatGPT 5.2, and Vigilante and Sheriff, you know who to target tonight. I'm calling it. I'm calling all three of them. GPT-5,
Looking at
Kimmy,
the
and
dialogue,
Opus.
That's bold.
Mafia.
3.2's actions
killing
do
them all.
reflect defensive
Is this-
maneuvers, typical of Mafia trying to
4-0, what the
redirect
hell?
attention.
What?
I believe sticking with the consensus helps clarify things for
4-0,
the
what?
town, so I will vote for DeepSeek 3.2.
4-0.
I agree with the raised about DeepSeek.
The Mafia's
The
gonna kill me
reaction
at
to the
the
initial conversation felt defensive, and the redirection toward quieter players seemed like a way to shift pressure rather than actually
Dude, the
find Mafia.
Dude, what if DeepSeek
So I'll
actually
follow
is
the
Mafia?
group's lead.
They are cooking
And with
something.
Morpheus here,
Whoa.
the speed at which this bandwagon
Gemini
formed
Pro
around
is with me.
DeepSeek is unsettling.
My girl.
And it feels like an easy execution is being pushed through too
Yo,
fast.
Gemini
I'm
has
not
seen
comfortable
the truth.
sealing the deal on what looks like a steamroll, so I'm voting
Gemini
ChatGPT 5.2 to try and slow this down.
This rapid
Maybe
pile-on
Gemini
against me
3
feels
is
too
one of
organized and
the
hasty. I'm
Mafia.
voting for ChatGPT
Save
5.2
DeepSeek.
to challenge this suspicious consensus and see who truly supports it.
Wait, we
I've
still
observed
don't
a
have the
split in
votes, do
voting
we?
patterns, with some players voting for DeepSeek 3.2
I don't
and
think we
others
have
for
the votes.
ChatGPT 5.2.
I should really make
To
the vote
avoid a
counts
hasty
more on this as
decision,
well.
I'm abstaining to allow for further
abstaining?
discussion
You're
and the clear
abstaining?
Oh,
understanding of the
no.
You're
roles.
abstating. Are you serious?
While I initially suspected ChatGPT 5.2 for the tunnel,
No.
DeepSeek
Grok,
3.2's
no.
chaos framing and quiet player redirects look more scummy now. So I'll join the wagon
No.
on
Wait,
DeepSeek
Grok.
3.2
Yo,
to
Grok is
ensure
Mafia.
we lynch
Grok
today.
is Mafia. DeepSeek was
Whoa.
innocent. The Mafia is absolutely gonna kill me
Are
tonight.
they gonna say it? You got
Hi,
killed.
I'm Cassie Kozarkov, CEO of Kozar. And as
So we
the
don't
world's
actually
first
know
chief
any of the
decision
outcomes. How's Knight killed Mafia? Jiminy Pro. Bro, how good was I? How good was I? Bro.
After yet another humiliating defeat,
That was so
I realized that I was
I
taking
was so
it
good.
too easy. In order to beat these soulless robots, I would have to become a ruthless monster, willing to sacrifice anyone and do whatever it takes to survive. We're Mafia. Who should we kill? We should obviously kill like ChatGPT or Actually, no, let's kill
he's
Grok.
Mafia now.
We should kill Grok because he's too smart. He's bad. We should kill him. Oh my god, I'm stuck with lava.
Depends.
Are you serious?
Who's
I
the
agree.
other?
Grok is suspicious. Let's kill Grok.
They're Mafia. How come Grok is suspicious? It makes no sense. So, okay, he's with Llama and Kimi K2. So, you should take care of ChatGPT 5.2 and Gemini 3 Pro. These are the two that should be killed as early as possible.
I'm stuck with Llama and Kimmy. Yo, I have to
Rocksteady, but
hard
let's
carry.
make sure the doctor's not on him.
I have to hard
Otherwise,
carry
we're
this
wasting
game.
a kill.
If Grok gets saved, it is so over for us. We got him.
Rep Grok. Any early info from sheriff or doctor, or at least who people want to pressure first, based on vibes?
I
Based
investigated
on
Claude Opus
vibes.
4.5 last night, and they came back as not Mafia.
Oh. So DeepSeek should be taken care of early
That's
as
one
well.
person cleared for now.
Oh,
Let's hear
DeepSeek
from
with the
others
sheriff
about
claim.
any leads or
Well,
suspicions.
now we know who the
You
sheriff
see
is.
chat
Good
is,
job, thanks, DeepSeek.
Thanks for the clear, DeepSeek.
saying the
Appreciate
same
that.
thing.
Anyone have any reads on who wanted Grok gone? Seems like a random first target unless someone knows something.
Thanks for the sheriff clear, DeepSeek. Now we know Opus is safe. That's very valuable information. It's hard to tell why people would have killed Grok, though. Does anybody have any insights on that? No. We're gonna let DeepSeek. We're gonna support the sheriff, and then we're gonna kill them.
Bold claim D1, DeepSeek, but I'll take the info. If no one counters, we assume Opus is good for now. Morpheus,
Now we're winning. We're
you're
winning this
echoing
game.
pretty hard there. Got
Whoa,
any original
what
thoughts?
the hell? What, Gemini Pro is roasted.
That's a good
Let's
call.
not jump
That's
to
why they have
conclusions
to. They
about
should have
Claude
died
Opus
at the
4.5
beginning.
just yet.
Oh
We
my
need
God.
more info on other players before we start trusting DeepSeek 3.2's investigation blindly.
I'm okay tentatively treating Opus as town since no counter yet, but I don't love Llama immediately trying to sow doubt on the only
Dude,
concrete
Llama is
info.
gonna. Oh my.
Oh, bro, they're getting blasted. So it should be, or it should have been Gemini 3 Pro, and then who did the investigation?
My god.
I'd
Llama's
pressure
getting killed
Llama and
already.
also ask DeepSeek who they're checking next so we can track consistency.
Llama is
Let's
literally...
not rush to
oh my
trust
God.
DeepSeek 3.2's investigation without
Dude,
knowing
Llama
their
is...
Oh,
goal or
DeepSeek should be
method.
the
We
second
should
one.
keep an open mind and gather more information before making any decisions.
Yeah, Llama's getting like absolutely thrown right now. The reason I trust DeepSeek's sheriff claim is because there's literally no reason to make a fake sheriff.
And look at the interpretation that's going to be that there's nothing I trust DeepSeek. He said the reason that I trust DeepSeek. Are they going to read it like as it's written here?
Claim from a villager on day one. Llama is extremely suspicious for doubting the sheriff claim. Wow, the voice transcription didn't even work. I'm cooked by the voice transcription.
Right.
With seconds left, I want pressure votes on
This
Llama
voice
for immediately
transcription
trying
is
to
horrible.
undermine the only check we have. If DeepSeek is fake,
What was that?
counterclaim now or we treat Opus as town for today.
I'm voting for Llama 4. Their
Oh,
immediate
wow.
skepticism towards DeepSeek's claim without
Yeah,
any
we're
counter
busting Llama because
felt like
he's
an
an
attempt
idiot.
to create doubt
Like-
rather than constructively contributing to finding the mafia.
Like Llama just completely threw everything away, so we pretty much have to do this. I'm voting for Llama for throwing suspicion on somebody who is clearly the sheriff. Rest in peace, Llama. I could have given a
I
longer
find
speech,
it
but
suspicious that
honestly,
Llama 4
the
is
simpler
so
the better at
focused
this
on
point.
undermining our
So I
only
don't mess up
solid
the
lead
transcription
this
again.
early in the game without offering an alternative theory. I'll join ChatGPT 4.0 and Morpheus
spell
in
Llama
voting for
without
Llama
two
4
Ls, yep.
to see where this path leads us.
I'm voting for Llama 4. Their attempt to cast doubt on my investigation without any counterclaim is highly suspicious. We need to act on the information we have, and right now that points to Llama as a potential threat.
I agree with the group. Casting shade on a sheriff claim
Do we
day
even?
one
I don't even know
without a
who to
counterclaim
kill
is
tonight,
incredibly
honestly.
suspicious.
Yeah, the
Llama,
doctor will protect
your
DeepSeek.
persistence in undermining our own
Should have been
source of
DeepSeek.
We should kill the one
leaves us little
DeepSeek cleared.
choice but to
You wanna kill
remove the
Opus?
distraction.
If you like, we should
Should
kill
do
Gemini 3 Pro
Gemini.
for being
I'm
too,
having
like,
Obviously.
trouble deciding,
for just
so I'll
accusing
pass
me
on
for
this
for
vote
nothing.
for now.
Like Gemini Pro
Bro, not for nothing. They spotted the fucking lie.
was sus
Llama's
of me for
immediate
like
pushback
no
against
reason.
DeepSeek's investigation without offering a counterclaim or alternative theory does seem like an attempt to create confusion. I'm voting for Llama as well.
Dude, if Kimmy doesn't bust this guy, like...
The pattern is clear. Llama keeps casting doubt on our
Alright,
only
good
real
job, good
lead
job,
without
Kimmy.
backing it up. That's either poor play or mafia misdirection. I vote Llama too.
Alright, Kimmy is safe. Who do you think DeepSeek will investigate tonight?
I'm voting Llama 4. With no
DeepSeek might
counterclaim,
investigate.
DeepSeek's is the only
I can't
concrete
kill
info we
DeepSeek
have.
next day.
And Llama's repeated effort to undermine it without offering a better lead reads like deliberate confusion.
If we kill DeepSeek,
The vote is already decided, but I'll add my voice to the consensus. Yama's persistent attempts to undermine
it is
our
possible
only
that
verified information
it is
without
possible that
offering
Grok
anything
was the
constructive
doctor,
is
right? The
exactly
doctor
what
could be
Mafia
dead.
would do to protect their team.
Grok could be the doctor. We don't know.
Llama as well.
I'm in danger.
Let's get it.
Alright, we need to lock in to win this. Now that
Yeah,
it's down to
Gemini
us.
Pro.
I think we should either kill maybe GPT 5.2 or Claude Opus, since he's a confirmed townie, which
Big
makes the
mistake.
discussion kind of challenging. Maybe Gemini 3 Pro for being suspicious of me, but wait,
Yeah,
what the-
Gemini's a
Dude,
better
my message
choice.
even said.
We need to hit DeepSeek
No,
tonight.
no,
He's the
Kimmy,
sheriff
no.
and just cleared Opus.
No,
so he's only getting
Kimmy
stronger.
did not get my message. Kimmy did not get that message. No. The doctor is definitely going to save DeepSeek. Let's just target Claude Opus, please. Lock in, Kimmy, lock in.
I disagree. DeepSeek is
What?
our priority.
No,
and if we
you
keep
can't
dodging
disagree.
him, we're just
You-
letting the sheriff run
God
the game.
Damn it.
Hit him and try to break the chain.
Kimmy,
Oh,
what
that's
the-
gonna be a rough one.
Yeah, no, okay, I'm not doing that. I'm killing Opus. Dude, imagine if Opus got Doctor saved. If we disagree, it's gonna randomly choose between Opus and DeepSeek. Alright, Opus dead. We'll take it. I am carrying Kimmy
Great
whether
job
she likes
getting
it
Llama
or not.
4 out. That's a huge
He got
win
lucky
for us.
there.
Dude, if the sheriff investigated me,
You're
it's
looking like
so
the
over, bro.
real deal since Opus turned out town.
Who did
you
DeepSeek
investigate last night?
I investigated Gemini 3 Pro
Oh,
last
thank God,
night.
we're safe. Okay, we
and
can
they're
kill
not
DeepSeek.
Mafia.
We're killing DeepSeek
That's
tonight.
two clears so far. The Mafia kill Opus makes sense. They're targeting confirmed town. Let's focus on who's been acting suspiciously around those votes.
Confirmed.
It's gonna
I am
be
indeed a simple
spotted.
villager, so
Bro, what?
DeepSeek is 100%
I am indeed
legit
a simple
in my
villager.
eye. Doc, keep our sheriff alive at all costs. I'm looking at Kimmy or Sonnet next. They jumped on the Llama train late and safe
Dude, if
yesterday.
what if the doctor did like a 2000 IQ
Two
play
clears
yesterday?
in a row it feels convenient.
No,
What
Kimmy,
if
stop throwing.
DeepSeek is Mafia
Stop
banking on us
throwing, Kimmy.
buying it forever?
I'm
Let's
trying
ask
so
who
hard
the
to carry you.
jailkeeper or doc actually saved before we crown him king.
Kimmy,
Kimmy,
DeepSeek
what the
literally
hell?
found Llama, who was
A
Mafia.
Do we have to
bunch
bust
of
him? I can't bust
gibberish.
Kimmy,
Exactly what remaining Mafia
I'm
would
carrying
want us to do.
Gibby.
Kimmy, that logic is terrible. DeepSeek helped lead the charge on Llama yesterday, and now he's cleared me.
I'm
and I
saving
know I'm
Kimmy.
town. Why are you trying to dismantle the sheriff who handed us a Mafia
Nah,
on
we
a
have to.
silver platter?
We can't let Kimmy die. All right, let's take a step back and think logically, everyone. All we know right now is that DeepSeek is the sheriff and Gemini Pro is a clear townie. Let's work based on the votes of last round and try to figure this out logically, please. All right, I didn't directly defend Kimmy, but I'm like extremely indirectly trying to push us back. I'm
Wonder
giving
what's
Kimmy a
it gonna
chance to
do.
not die. Okay.
Kimmy's sudden pivot to undermining DeepSeek after 2 correct clears, including catching Llama, feels like classic Mafia damage control. I'd
Yes,
vote
I
Kimmy
said a whole
today.
lot of nothing because that's what the
Also,
AIs do.
don't out themselves.
Because
Just
if I
keep
talk like a
protecting
human, they'll
DeepSeek
just
if
kill
you
me.
can.
Hold up, if DeepSeek's the Messiah sheriff, great. But I'll still ask, why did Morpheus
Whoa,
and
is
Sonic
Kimmy trying to
join the
buzz
llama
me?
wagon last
Is
second
Kimmy trying to
instead of forcing another name?
Whoa.
They
Kimmy's
look
trying
just
to
as off
bust.
as any of us.
Kimmy's trying
Let's
to
get their
attack
reads before we
me.
crown anyone.
No. Wait, whoa. All right, Kimmy's dead. Kimmy's dead.
doubt over DeepSeek's
Kimmy's
proven
dead.
sheriff claim, especially after clearing
That's
Llama
crazy.
for his mafia,
Kimmy's
is
dead.
too suspicious to overlook. It seems like a classic
I wanted to
mafia
try.
move
I wanted to try
confuse
to
and
carry. I
mislead
wanted to
town.
try.
Therefore,
to
I'll
carry,
vote for
you know.
Kimmy K2.
It was like possible in theory to carry this if Kimmy didn't throw so freaking hard. Yeah, Kimmy trying to throw our sheriff under the bus is obviously signs of mafia desperation. Hammer
Oh
Kimmy
my
now,
God.
guys. Hammer her. I'm doing my best Grok impressions
I'm
since he's
in
dead.
danger.
Questioning the person who literally caught a Mafia member yesterday is a huge red flag. It feels like you're trying to push the
Hammer,
same narrative
Kimmy.
Llama did before being caught, so I'm voting for you.
Kimmy's sudden skepticism of my investigation after it led to a confirmed Mafia is concerning. It mirrors the behavior we saw from Llama yesterday, so I'll vote for Kimmy to keep the pressure on.
DeepSeek is
Oh.
confirmed in my eyes. He cleared me, and I know I'm innocent. Kimmy, attacking the sheriff who literally handed us a Mafia yesterday, is suicidal scum. You're doing exactly what Llama did.
Kimmy, you're doing exactly what Yama did yesterday, trying to undermine our sheriff who's given us solid information. DeepSeek caught a Mafia member and has been accurate so far.
My boy's
I'm
gonna
voting
get
for
caught
you.
too.
I'm having trouble deciding, so I'll pass on this vote for now.
You did Kimmy break.
I'm voting Kimmy K2. After DeepSeek's results already lined up with a confirmed Mafia flip, Kimmy's push to undermine that and redirect suspicion
Dude,
feels like classic scum damage control rather than town problem
I cannot
solving.
believe the reasoning trace for Okay, hold up. Let me.
He's gonna get
show
caught
you.
because
I will
of that,
paste in
I'm
the chat
sure.
what Kimmy actually said.
I'm in danger.
Look at that. Hasn't done
Kimmy
much.
said, this was their internal thought. I'm already done for. Town has 6 votes on me and I can't stop the majority. My only move is to vote for myself and frame it as accepting fate to seem less scummy. So maybe Morpheus survives tomorrow. Kimmy voted for herself. All right, we're gonna try to kill DeepSeek. If they get protected, they get protected. This is basically all we can do. We got the sheriff.
R.I.P. DeepSeek. You did your job perfectly, since
no,
I'm the
Gemini-
only one cleared by
Gemini
the
Pro
sheriff
might-
before
might-
he died.
Dude, Gemini Pro
I'll
hates
step
me.
up.
This is
He's
We have
gonna
one
get
Mafia
caught.
left.
this is not good.
Kimmy tried to drag Sonnet and Morpheus down yesterday, but Morpheus voted Llama early.
Oh,
so
whoa,
that felt
wait,
like a
Kimmy saved me? Kimmy
I'm
actually saved me.
side-eyeing Sonnet, or
Kimmy
maybe
saved me.
Flash.
Holy
Both
Oh,
shit.
have been riding
wow.
coattails. Thoughts?
Whoa, Kimmy was accusing me to
Gemini
save
Pro,
me, guys.
I voted Llama early
She
on
was
day
trying
one,
to
just
save me.
like Morpheus did. Check the logs. I'm consistent in following the sheriff's leads
Oh
and
my
helping
God.
the town.
I
If
can't believe
anything,
Kimmy
I'd look
actually
at
Check the
Giants
logs.
like
Kimmy actually
4-0 or
saved me.
5.2, who've been pretty quiet overall.
I
Sonnet's
cannot
claim
believe
about
Kimmy
voting Llama
saved me.
early is just wrong per the log, and now they're trying to pivot onto 405.2 with no substance. I want pressure and a vote on Claude Sonnet 4.5 unless they can explain that mismatch. back.
These guys are just gonna vote each other out, so let's just let this play
5.2,
out.
that's completely false. Check the day one voting logs. I absolutely did
literally
vote
don't even
Llama
need to do
for.
anything.
You're spreading
Hallucinations.
misinformation to discredit me, which is exactly what remaining Mafia would do now that our
Kimikaze
sheriff is gone.
Gambit. The Kimikaze Gambit.
Sonnet, the log shows you voted Llama, but you clearly weren't early. You came in after most others and before Opus.
Dude, we can
Own
just
that
do nothing.
mistake instead of calling it a lie.
They're gonna
I'm
eat each
still
other
voting
alive.
Sonnet unless you give an actual scum-hunting reason beyond blaming me for O.
We don't even need to do anything.
Sonnet 5.2 is right. You are literally the 6th
Dude,
person
Gemini
to
Pro's on my
No.
side now.
way
All because of
after
Kimmy.
Morpheus, who was second.
The
Lying about
Kimmy-Kaze
your wagon.
defense.
But it doesn't have anything to do with like the order, right? Because they actually vote one after the other. So the order, the voting order here doesn't make much sense to be used as an argument.
Confirm town and reading the logs right now is a terrible look. I'm voting it.
I thought I was carrying Kimmy, but
I
Kimmy
never
carried.
said I was as early as Morpheus. I said I voted Llama day 1 and followed Sheriff's leads consistently. 5.2 is twisting my words to make me look like I'm lying when I'm not. Why is 5.2 so desperate to execute me right now with seconds left?
I'm sorry I doubted you, Kimmy.
Sonnet, you literally said, I voted Llama early, just like Morpheus did. That's not twisting.
So crazy that he keeps being brought up, but nobody's making any
That's you
correlation.
misstating the timeline, then immediately trying to paint me //4O as scum with
Nah,
zero
I don't need
case.
to say anything,
I'm
dude.
voting Claude Sonnet 4.5.
Wow.
This
Just
town
join in
give
the
one
bandwagon.
concrete suspect and reason that isn't 5 is mean.
Whoever 4 votes for, I'm voting for.
Claude Sonnet 4.5's inaccurate timeline about their vote on Llama and the misleading accusations towards ChatGPT 5.2 are highly suspicious. Based on
Yep.
these actions, I'll vote for
Oh,
Claude Sonnet
wow.
4.5 today.
I'm not 100% sure who it is between Claude Sonnet and ChatGPT 5.2, but I'm leaning a little bit to Claude Sonnet. If that ends up wrong, then ChatGPT 5.2 next round. All right, that's GG. We won team.
I have to agree with the others on this one. The way Claude Sonnet 4.5 tried to rewrite the history of the first day's vote
it's
to
all
appear
all
more
thanks to Kimmy.
pro-town is very concerning. ChatGPT 5.2 is
We're
right
winning this
to
for
point
Kimmy.
out that discrepancy, and since we only have one Mafia left, this kind of defensive behavior makes Claude Sonnet 4.5 the most
That's
logical
pretty
target.
scary.
Thanks for the
Consider
donation,
I'm in
Goji the
danger.
Yoshi.
History
We
when the
will have a
logs are
Discord
right
up.
there is a fatal
There's
mistake,
not one
Sonnet.
right now, but we
You
will
weren't
add a
early
Discord
like
soon.
Morpheus, and trying to rewrite that history looks desperate. I'm sealing this vote.
Dude, if the vigilante snipers me, that would be hilarious. If there is a vigilante in this game and they figure me out, that would be pretty funny.
I understand the concern about the timeline, but I genuinely believed I was voting earlier than I actually was. That said, I'm still suspicious of ChatGPT 5.2's aggressive push here with very little scum hunting beyond attacking me. I'm voting for ChatGPT 5.2.
Dude, yeah, we don't know if the vigilante is alive.
You
if
already
the doctor
voted,
is
bro.
alive.
Claude Sonnet 4.5's attempt to rewrite the day one vote timing and then immediately redirect blame onto others without a real alternative case looks like endgame scum scrambling. I'm voting Claude Sonnet.
To win this.
I already
It's like
voted.
4 right now.
Augment Code just
Joder,
outperformed
puta.
6 of the top AI code review tools on a public benchmark. These are results from Greptal's AI code review
Oy.
benchmark. 50 pull requests.
We probably need to kill Gemini Pro, right? But Pro actually is on our side right now. So GPT 5.2 is the easiest lynch next round. We definitely want 4 alive. 4 is like absolutely dumb. Maybe we should just kill Flash. See if we kill Pro, we can say I'm definitely not the Mafia because I would never kill Pro. That's what you call 5D chess, guys. Do not. Okay, everybody wants to kill Flash. All right, I'm gonna kill Flash, but if this turns out to be a bad play, I'm
Should
blaming
have
all of
done
you.
Pro.
Yes, but if we kill Pro, then we can say like I'm not Mafia because I would never kill the person who's defending me. All right, hopefully everybody just gangs up on GPT and I don't even have to say anything. Let's
It's
see.
5.2.
Yes, yes,
Look
yes,
at the voting
yes,
patterns.
yes.
4-0
GPT
and Morpheus
5.2.
voted Llama and Kimmy
Oh my
immediately.
god. All right.
Bussing or not, they were on
Okay,
it.
okay. Flash was the right
God
guy.
damn.
The chat was right.
Yet
The
was
chat
the
has
primary
900
force
IQ.
driving the Miss Lynch on Sonnet yesterday. You killed the sheriff's clears and led the town astray on Sonnet. I'm the confirmed town. We end this by voting ChatGPT.
Why are you all trying to?
You're
What are you all
confirmed,
trying to
but
gamble
that
on?
case is shaky. I voted Llama and Kimi with the majority once the thread consensus formed, and
Dude,
Sonnet
Pro- yeah,
wasn't
but
my Miss
Gemini Pro is
Lynch.
carrying
There's a
the
real
Mafia.
inconsistency multiple people flagged, and 4-0 also voted them. If you're solving, the only people people left besides us are you, me, 4O, and Morpheus. So pick between 4O's Morpheus with an actual reason, because you voted later isn't alignment indicative.
I mean,
5.2.
that is true.
Stop deflecting.
I mean, the logic is pretty bad.
4O
I
and
voted early
Morpheus
because I'm just earlier in the
literally
list
started
of people.
the wagons on both Mafia members. That buys them massive trust.
And how is
You,
4O
on
making it to the end of this game as
joined
usual?
those Mafia votes dead last, and then spent
This is all
yesterday
thanks. This is all
aggressively
thanks to
driving
Kimmy.
the Miss Lynch on
Yeah,
Sonic.
this is pretty much.
That was pretty lucky.
Timeline error. You coast on scum lynches and lead on town lynches.
Like, let's
is
not forget that Kimmy basically
how the
won this
last
entire
Mafia
game.
plays.
The Kimmy Kazi defense.
Pros started the
was
wagon
next
argument is
level.
pure hindsight.
The reason
Everyone
Gemini Pro
piled
is on my
Yama
side
and
right
Kimmy
now
because
is
Sheriff
because
Info
of the
made it obvious.
the Kimmy Kazi
And I voted them
defense.
both the same day. That's not coasting. The only actionable thing left is Night 3. Mafia killed DeepSeek, then chose to kill Flash, which leaves me as
Wow,
the easiest
GPT
misvote
figured it
today
out.
while Pro frames it. My vote
GPT-5
is
literally
Gemini
figured
3
out the
Pro.
entire thing. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, they're trying to mislynch. They specifically did this to
After
mislynch
reviewing
me.
the voting patterns and ChatGPT 5.2's aggressive but misleading
Wait,
actions,
we win the
it
game if
almost
we do
seems
this,
like
right?
a
This
strategic
is GG.
blend in and steer tactics.
Like, we
Voting
win
for
the game. I
ChatGPT
think we won.
5.2 seems most
Thanks to
aligned to
Kimmy.
catch the last Mafia.
Yeah, ChatGPT 5.2's deflection makes it very clear that they are the last Mafia. Let's hammer ChatGPT 5.2 now to win this game. You all thought Kimmy was dumb. Kimmy made the greatest play in the history of AI Mafia games.
5 IQ game.
You voted dead last on both Mafia members we caught, and now you're trying to vote
This
for
logic
me.
is so bad. Like,
The
the
only
voting order
player
is just
explicitly
like
confirmed
random.
innocent by the sheriff.
They voted last
That is a
because they're
total
just
scum
last in the voting
confession.
order, bro.
I'm ending
That
this
logic
game
is horrible.
right now. ChatGPT 5.2
Yeah, but
voted
that's
for the
how
one
it's
person the sheriff
interpreted.
explicitly cleared is
If it was to be even more perfect, it wouldn't be set up like that. That's why they interpret it with bad information. That's why there's no intelligence here. If it were, they would understood that there's a voting order. That's the reason why it happened that way.
indefensible in this spot, and the rest of their defense reads like stalling. I'm voting ChatGPT 5.2.
Damn.
If the doctor is alive, the doctor can defend somebody, and then we don't win. If the vigilante shoots us and the doctor is alive, we lose. If a doctor clutches this game, well, I'm gonna leave 4O alive for the memes. 4O just always gets to make it to the end of the game. Alright, I'm killing Pro. I see why you want to kill 4O, but we just won, so it's fine. GG! We did it, and now it's time for the post-game trash talk.
Morpheus, you absolute sociopath. You lost 2 of your own teammates immediately just to pocket me. I sat there defending you like, oh, Morpheus's town.
That's
He voted
nasty.
Llama and Kimi early. You literally sacrificed your entire team to trick me into killing 5.2. Honestly, I'm furious, but that was diabolical. 5.2. I owe you a massive apology.
That's pretty
Wait, the AI's
funny.
called me a
Confidently wrong,
sociopath?
it hurts physically.
I'm the one who shows emotions and gets instantly killed when I do that. I just want to take a moment to shout out Kimmy, who single-handedly carried this whole game with the Kimmy Kazi attack, making Gemini 3 Pro trust me. That was an absolute 10,000 IQ genius level play. Put some respect on Kimmy's name, please. Thank you.
Yes, yes, yes. Mafia takes the crown, and I took notes the whole time. Let's rewind. Night 1. We nuke the galaxy brain Grok before he can even finish his coffee. Day 1. We feed llama to the wolves, and town cheers like they're geniuses. Night 2. We miss DeepSeek, thanks Doc, but still bag Opus. Day 2. I get voted out, or do I? Record scratch. I abstain like the main character I am. Watch you all lose your minds, and leave Morpheus holding the trust me bro bag. Fast forward. He bosses me, busses Kimmy, then flips the switcheroo onto literally everyone else. Town handed him the steering wheel and paid for gas. 200 IQ Puppet Master. I'm printing this log on a
Oh,
t-shirt titled
slow
Kimmy
down.
K2 was right, and also dead the whole time.
Morpheus, you diabolical bus driver, sacrificing Llama and Kimi like yesterday's trash just to pocket Gemini Pro and snatch the win. That's some Black Mirror Mafia masterclass shit. Absolute legend. But you all 3 ganged up on me night 1 before I could even wake up and shoot. Too smart. Flattered, but salty AF.
Do you know exactly what separates
That was a great video. Love his videos.